So what's up guys, it's here by Warzone, and if you guys are watching this video right now, that means you're either waiting to download or you're currently downloading the new Modern Warfare 3 update 1.34. And if you're curious, this is actually the Season 1 update and the Warzone MW3 integration update, where all the MW3 guns are going to be in Warzone. Warzone's getting a whole new map and a whole bunch more stuff. There's a lot to drop in this update. 5 new guns, a whole bunch of store bundles, 3 new multiplayer maps, and obviously all the Warzone stuff. And there's a lot to talk about here in this video. So if you guys are excited to hear about this Modern Warfare 3 news and be informed about the update that you're going to see today, make sure to drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. If you're new to the channel, I upload news, update videos, and also Warzone and store bundle videos. So if you're just curious about Call of Duty in general, then go ahead and subscribe. I'm just glad you're even giving my video a chance, and you're just freaking awesome for being here, like straight up. But that's enough of me being sappy. Let's get straight into the video and talk about how big this update is and when you can download it / install it. And before I forget, the gameplay in the background is by my man Seek. He got to play the game early, the season early in California, so check out his gameplay in the comment section below. He's a freaking legend. So when it comes to the file size of this 1.34 update, since I have a PlayStation 5, I'm able to download the PS5 version of the game pretty early. And as you guys can see, it's around 35 through 38 gigabytes, which is honestly a pretty sizable update, and it makes sense. There's a bunch of stuff contained within this update, so keep in mind it's going to be very similar on Xbox Series X, maybe even higher, and similar on PC. If you're curious to see what it is on PS4, it's around 15 gigabytes on PS4, so the Xbox One console should be very similar as well to PS4, so expect anywhere from 15 to 50 gigabytes depending on your platform, whether you're on PlayStation 5, Xbox, or PC. It's going to be various sizes, but this is a pretty huge chunk, I'd say, of an update. And if you guys are wondering when you can download it / install it, it'll be available to download / install at noontime Eastern Standard Time later today. So by the time you're watching this video, it might already be out, or it'll be out in some hours. Just obviously do the math. Noontime Eastern Standard Time. But now that we talked about all the file sizes and all the logistics of this update, let's go ahead and go into the meat of this update, no pun intended, and get to that content. To start things off, on multiplayer, we're getting 3 brand new maps, 2 at the launch of Season 1 here. We got the new 6v6 map of Meat, which is the smallest map of the offering here, and it actually is very nice. It's like a hybrid between Shipment and Shoot House, and I think fans of Das Halls are really going to like this map. You guys probably see some Meat gameplay in the background, and some of the other maps as well. Next up, we also have Grease, which is a 6v6 map as well, and it's a medium, small size map. More so medium, but has a lot of flank routes, and it's kind of a more complicated map, but I think it plays decently well, but won't play as well as Meat. And in the mid-season update, we're going to get Rio, which is also a medium small map, smaller than Grease, but a little bit bigger than Meat. And this is a really nice map as well, aesthetically, it just looks great. Gunfight is also returning, and we're getting the 2v2 map of Training Facility, and we'll also have Shipment and Rust in that gunfight rotation, it seems like. We're also getting the game mode of All or Nothing, which is where you start off with a knife and try to, knife your opponents and get ammo or whatever the case is. And during the mid-season update, we're getting a new mode called Vortex, where essentially you can use a ray gun in multiplayer. Somebody will start off with a ray gun, and it's the objective of all the other players to kill him, and whoever kills him gets the ray gun again, and it's like a free-for-all with a ray gun. It sounds really crazy, and I can't wait to see how it is. There's unique map variants for it as well. There's also going to be a Christmas time event for the mid-season update, which is called Codmas, which is going to include Shipmas for Shipment, and Hangover, which is a holiday high-rise, which you guys might see in the gameplay in the background as well, which is just beautiful. Infected is also coming during the mid-season update. We got a good old Headquarters, which is coming during the mid-season update. Should have been a launch mode in my opinion, but it's all good. Better late than never, I guess. In terms of a vest, we're actually getting the Assassin vest, which is basically the ghost vest, and you're pretty much completely off the radar. Even if you're not moving, you're completely off the radar, which I think is a little bit foolish. Not really a fan of this. I feel like they should have a quick fix vest, but it is what it is. And we got 2 new kill streaks at launch, which includes the EMP, and the Swarm, which I've talked about in previous videos on my main channel. Ranked play is going to be launching during the mid-season update, which is going to be pretty awesome to see. And moving into zombies, I'm just going to peruse through the pictures and all that. Apparently, you can go into the Dark Ether, and there's going to be a new story act. So Act 4 is going to be a part of it, where there's going to be a cutscene at the end of it. The VR-11 from Black Ops 1, Call of the Dead, is going to be in this game, and you can turn zombies into mercenaries who are then going to fight for you, or you can turn mercenaries into zombies who are going to fight the mercs or whoever else. So it's kind of funny to see the VR-11 back, which is kind of cool. And I think if you shoot a teammate, something else happens as well. And then there's new schematics, like a golden armor plate that regenerates your armor, so you don't have to like plate up while you're running away, which is really cool. So really, really dope stuff. And there's something called a Warlord, a Dokebi or something during the mid-season. But that's for you Warzone or you zombies people to kind of talk about. Moving on onward, we got Warzone. And Warzone obviously is a big one here because pretty much everything is going to be integrated into Warzone. The MW3 guns, we got the new map of Urzikstan, the MW3 movement is going to be in Warzone, which is incredible. They even got their own roadmap, for heaven's sake, that you guys can kind of see and get more info of. Just so you guys know, Urzikstan will be the only map available in Warzone on launch, but after 48 hours, Vondel and Ashika Island will return. So don't worry, Vondel and Ashika Island aren't completely gone. Just got to play regular Battle Royale for a little bit. And there's a bunch of stuff that they're adding into this Warzone. We got manual gas mask, a backup pistol, so whenever you go in the water, even if you don't have a pistol equipped, you're automatically going to have a pistol, which is amazing. And red dots show up on the mini-map, and so many other changes that I can't even... This video will be too long, basically, if I talked about all of them. The big game bounty contract from the original Warzone is finally coming back into Urzikstan, which I'm pretty excited to see because that was a goated contract to use if you wanted to just slay out. So I'm excited to see it back. So when it comes to the perk system in Warzone now, whatever perk system we had during last year is still going to be in this Warzone, but there's also going to be an addition of new perks, and certain perks are kind of integrated from Modern Warfare 3 into your character by default, which is cool, like commando gloves, quick grip gloves, overkill, and tag pads, and some other cool stuff. But the new perks that you can now select include Irradiated, Tempered from the original Warzone, Combat Scout, which we've seen from the original Warzone, and a whole bunch of other ones that you guys can kind of read here and learn for yourselves. And the Codmas event is also going to be in Warzone with, zombie Santa Claus doing some crazy stuff. And there's going to be like the Christmas tree that was in Caldera or whatever also being in this game. The train is going to have like a sleigh or whatever. It's going to be a lot of cool stuff. And just to reiterate, nothing like Krampus is going to be in Warzone, so don't worry. But man, that was a lot of Warzone stuff. And there's still so much in this blog post. I'm going to try to speed through the rest of this because this is kind of stuff that we've already talked about in the past. So there's the 5 new weapons in the game. The first 3 that are going to be available at launch is the XRK Stalker, which is in the Battle Pass, which I'll show you guys after talking about this where it is. But it's basically a quickscope sniping god. The second gun is the Ram 7, which we've seen in Modern Warfare 2019, and you guys are seeing in the background, at some point of this video. It's such a nice gun, I can't wait to use it. The Storm Ender, which is an EMP grenade launcher, which basically can lock onto anything and kind of take it down, but it doesn't hurt any, enemies or anything like that. It's an EMP launcher, which is pretty interesting. 2 guns that are coming during the mid-season update or within the season is going to be the HRM9 SMG, and we also have the TAC Evolvere, another TAC LMG, which is also coming during a mid-season update, probably with the Christmas event or maybe a weekly challenge or something like that. And if you guys are wondering how to get the 3 new guns, you can obviously see here on the Battle Pass, the new Sniper is at A4, the new Ram 7 is at A7, and the EMP launcher is at A12. And if you guys want to get blueprints of the Ram 7 and the Sniper, you guys can just go to the black cell, sector, and then on the left you'll see the blueprint Sniper and the blueprint Ram on the right, which is pretty easy to get. Now, what I'm personally excited for is the 9 new aftermarket parts or conversion kits that are coming in this game. We got the Jack Purifier, which is a flamethrower which can be equipped on pretty much every AR, and the battle rifles, which should be pretty cool. We also got the Jack Etten double barrel kit, which is going to be for the AMR9 conversion kit, giving it a double barrel sort of SMG vibe, which we've seen in the past in 2017's Infinite Warfare with the VPR. Not sure I'm going to show off a clip, but it's basically going to act very similar to that, I think. We got the Jack Thunder LMG kit, which is a conversion kit for the Sidewinder, and this will basically turn it into an LMG, so maybe the Sidewinder will be kind of usable. We also got the Jack BRB, which is a muzzle which can be put on many assault rifles, SMGs, battle rifles, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles, which will basically pretty much give you 0 recoil, I'm guessing. So this might be a very good muzzle for the future. Next up, we also have the Jack Bullseye, which is a low profile dot optic. We also have another optic known as the Glassless optic. Those have been redacted to what conversion kits they're for. And then we have the Jack Signal Burst, which is a 4-round burst conversion kit for the Holger 5.56, essentially turning it into the M8 from BO2 or BO3. Got the Jack Beholder Rifle kit, which is for the tier pistol or the handgun. And this turns the handgun into a sniper rifle in a sense, which is kind of crazy. And then we got the Jack Headhunter Carbine conversion, which turns the Rival 9 SMG into a 3-round burst SMG, kind of like the Chicum from BO2. And in case you guys are curious, the Purifier conversion kit is in the Battle Pass, and the others are going to be through weekly challenges. But now let's move on to the Battle Pass. The new Battle Pass operators are Nolan and Dokebi. I think that's how you say your name, which honestly look really cool. And of course, there's the Black Cell operator that obviously looks like a robot or something. He looks pretty crazy. And I just want to say, you know, here are the weekly challenges, and there's the camo for doing all the weekly challenges. We got 8 weeks of weekly challenges because season 1 is going to be for like 8 to 10 weeks, I'm guessing. And then for Prestige, we're actually going to be able to get to Prestige 5 and get to level 250. You know, it's going to be the same system as last year. We're going to be capped out, and we'll get a set of challenges and stuff for a reward. Season 5 or Prestige 5 actually looks kind of clean, but just wish we can get to like level 1000 like in Cold War and Vanguard or something. When it comes to the Black Cell offering, they got tracer blueprints and this whole overview. And you guys are wondering what the tracer blueprints are. It comes for the MCW, the Holger 5.56, the BAS-B, the new sniper, and the new Ram 7. And there might be one gun that I'm missing. Oh, and the MTZ 762 and a Haymaker tracer. So if you're interested in any of those guns, Black Cell might be worth it for you. Or if you got the Vault Edition, you're pretty much getting it for free as well as 50 tier skips. But now moving on to store bundles, there's a bunch, so I'm just going to go through them really quickly. We got the Paul Latreid's Tracer Pack Operator Bundle, which is a Dune collab, which is pretty crazy. We also have another Dune collab with Fade Rotha Tracer Pack Operator Bundle. We got the Santa Nas Ultra Skin, which is Zombie Santa looking crazy, or for claws. We got the new weapon of Beach Boomin, or the new bundle known as Beach Boomin, which looks pretty cool. We got the Tracer Pack Echo Endo Ecstatic Entropy Massacre. That's a mouthful, but it's like that one skin from Vanguard that looks really cool. It has the cat ears. This is going to be a good one. We've got the Painted Alebrije bundle here, which looks sweet. And we also got more The Boys bundles, which introduces A-Train Operator bundle, which looks cool. And we also got Firecracker from The Boys, which I think is a completely new character in The Boys too, which is pretty insane. So a lot of cool stuff. Just goodness gracious, they're going crazy. And we also got the CDL bundle dropping, I think later today as well. So you run the new CDL operator skins, and it also comes with a free camo, then go for it. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I know this video was really long, but they had a lot of stuff to talk about. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry if I didn't go in depth with anything. It's just this video would legit be 30 to an hour long if I did it. So, yeah. Also, this is a freaking 2:20 in the morning. This video is probably gonna be up at 3 in the morning. So, apologize if I don't have that much energy or if I'm not talking too loud because my girlfriend is sleeping. So, thank you for you guys for being real. You guys are the best viewers ever. Drop a like and subscribe for more news in the future, or more so for Warzone content, because I really want to focus in on Warzone and all the really cool store bundles that are gonna drop this year. But thank you for being the best, and keep being awesome.